What's up, YouTube? Back again, man, with more game, and more game, right? So look, topic of this video is why flotation tires on dump trucks, right? Can you believe it? Somebody wanted to know that, right? And that's a good question. The only bad question is no question at all, right? And so I got some answers as to why we use flotation tires instead of just the regular steer tires on dump trucks, right? So look, stay tuned. I got some game for you. All right, grinders. Talking about these flotation tires today. Look, let me knock this out for you guys, because as you can see, the sun is no longer out. Look, it's getting late in the evening and the sun is going down, right? For those of you Christians, that's an old hymn they used to sing in the church, right? It's getting late in the evening and the sun is going down, but that's literally what didn't happen down here in South Louisiana, right? All right, so we're talking about flotation tires. Somebody wanted to know why the floats and not regular 22.5 steers or something like that, right? Well, let's talk about a few things first. First of all, in Louisiana, from a legal standpoint, if you don't have flotation like this, or, well, let me say this first. If you don't have the flotation like this, you cannot haul 67,000 pounds, right? First of all, let me establish, because I know in Pennsylvania and different places, you guys can haul 73 and all that kind of stuff, right? But the maximum weight for tri-axle dump truck in Louisiana is 67,000 pounds, right? So let me clarify that first. But if you don't have this flotation tire on your truck, then in Louisiana you can't haul 67,000, right? You can only be eligible to haul 62. So that's what the issue is from a legal standpoint. If you're going to have a tri-axle dump truck, then it has to have this flotation tire on it, right? So do I know guys that have used steerable tires like a 22.5 or a 315 on the front? Sure, I've seen it. All right, and will the DOT fool with them? Yeah, depending on who it is. If it's one of those guys that want to be picky, all right. But I've also seen some guys get away with it, right? All right, so but we in transition down here in Louisiana with these DOTs. The older guys normally wouldn't fool with you with that, but a lot of these guys are just coming out of the academy and they're schooled to the T on what the rules are, man. And look, they stop you for any little thing like that, right? So I'm speaking of South Louisiana. You can check with your state to see what the weight requirements are for that front tires and see if it's any different in your state, right? So let me give you a close-up of this tire. This is a full 25, 65, 22.5. That's pretty much what 95% of us in Louisiana run on the front, right, with our flotations. All right, many of you guys probably already know there is a 385, 65, 22.5 out there, and I have seen some of the guys run those. It's a smaller flotation. When I had my first truck, that's what it had on the front of it, 385s. And hey, I ran them until that, I needed new tires. And then when I went back with tires, I went back with 425. So if you got that 385 on your truck, they probably won't fool with you. But if you got a steerable 315, the 315, right? Listen at me good. Not the 385, but if you got that steerable 315 or less, then it's a chance you could get stopped. Well, if you're in Louisiana, I'm going to tell you, it's a good chance you could get stopped because you're not weighted out to be able to haul 67,000 pounds, right? All right, so look, that's what's going on with the flotation tires. I'm going to give you a look over here because I got me a spare, all right, over here, just chilling. I'm going to get it put on. All right, let me give you a little game right here, right? All right, you see I got a few tires. Some of these tires, these other ones, these 24.5s are tires that haven't taken off. But this flotation is a good tire. Let me share something with you about flotation tires. It's good to keep you a spare at your house, man, or keep you a spare at your shop or wherever, right? So you can get a 22.5, 24.5 from anywhere, right? You can find a buddy that's got one. You can find a guy that you even know that well and call him up. And if he's a trucker, he's probably got a 24.5 on the side of his house, right? Get you out of a bind on the weekend, on a Sunday, you working and you done blow the tire and you need to put a tire on your truck, right? And none of the tire places open. You can find a 22 or a 24.5, but I'm going to tell you something. You can't find no flotation everywhere on no weekend, right? So what I've made a practice of is to keep me a spare flotation at my house for the day, that something happens and I blow one or cut one or whatever the case may be, then I know I got a spare flotation at the house. I won't be struggling to find one or have to wait till Monday morning to have to get one put on the truck. Okay, so that's a little game for you, man. That'll help you out when it concerns them doggone flotations. Okay, all right, and we all know. I give you one last thing of some game dealing with these flotation. We all know that if these tires blow, you want to keep good flotations on the front. You don't run recaps with them. You want to run virgin flotations, right? Because if these tires blow, more than likely they're going to blow the side of that fender off, right? That has happened to me in what, 2 trucks, whereby the tire blew and all of that was off. I'm showing it to you, right? See all that right there? All that was off the truck, right? It's going to blow all of that, and then you better know what you're doing to keep that thing in the road depending on how fast you're going, right? So you don't want to play around with no raggedy flotations, no recap flotations, no worn out flotations. I don't care if the rest of your stuff is Maypops, man. Make sure you put some money into 2 good front tires. I'm telling you, not only will it save you trouble, but it just may save your life. All right, so look, man, that's the game for today on flotations. I'm getting ready to get out of here. If this video has been cool, been valuable, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the video with somebody. Country CEO, I'm gone.